I think it's cash, bro.
We are live in 3, 2.
You got that on camera?
What? No, I wish.
Oh no,
dude.
my headphones. Oh,
Are you good, bro? We still got it.
I feel like they're going out on me though.
Yo, what up, man? Welcome to the Legal Aliens podcast. I'm Joey Villagomez.
I am Avi Sanchez.
And we're back. I know we've been out for a minute, but
Bro, I just thought of this while we were getting ready. Did y'all see the video of that dude in Arizona that snatched that lady out the wheelchair and tried to run off?
no, shit, I haven't seen that one.
The dude,
Like, that shit.
it sounds fucked up. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's real fucked up because this dude sitting on the train with his lady, and then like the train comes up to like a stop, so the dude stands up and just grabs the lady in the wheelchair and starts wheeling her ass out the door. And the lady's like, "What the fuck?" So she's grabbing onto the bars.
Yeah.
And the dude just like shoves her out of the wheelchair and just runs off with the thing.
He just needed a fucking wheelchair?
I don't know. And then so people see this shit and they jump
That's
out.
fucking wild.
They see this shit and they fucking jump out and like try to tackle the dude. And the guy just comes and runs off. Dude's wearing fucking like reindeer slippers and shit, like just running out the train track, calm as hell, like not
with the wheelchair?
No, they got the wheelchair back, but the dude just jogging off, like like he didn't just do this. His motherfucker got charged with like attempted robbery, kidnapping.
Dude, that's why I be worried about these fucking homeless people on the west side.
Homeless?
They got a video of a white guy he's waiting for his Uber. He's standing on the corner.
Yeah.
And like they said the guy was homeless. He's just walking by, bro. It's like a big black dude.
Yeah.
He walks up around the guy, like looks at his face and then stabs him in the face twice, bro.
What?
Not with a knife, but with a pointy object.
Still.
You can see the guy go like that to him. And then the guy just like, what the fuck? And he's standing there.
Shit.
And you can see the white guy like on his phone and shit, like, fuck. Yeah, he just walked up to him, poked him in the face with something.
Bro,
That's why motherfuckers come up to me like, excuse me. I'm like, yo, man, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, fuck off.
From far away. And then if they get mad, like, I wouldn't even go ask you for nothing, bro.
So why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Every time someone comes up to me, I just look at them like, nope. And they're like, huh? and then I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, all right,
man.
bro. I'm talking on site. Like,
Tell me if you do this, though.
What?
When you pull up to a red light and you got the window down and the motherfucker's already walking toward your car, you put the window up.
I don't put the window up.
I do that shit. I put the
Nah.
window up. You're like, zzz. So when they get to me, I'm just like, window don't go down, bro.
Nah, I don't do that.
I mean, because I already know these dudes, man.
Right.
Yeah, there was one time
I've hooked people
I was
up.
at a fucking stop sign and I saw this dude like walking and he had like a jug or something, like a green like sport jug, and I'm like, all right. So he's walking. He looked at me. He's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" All right, continue walking. He's like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm all right." And then he starts walking towards the car, like he breaks his line. He starts walking toward me. I was like, "No."
I'm saying,
And
man.
he's like, he came close like another step. I was like, "Nope." And then he just like, "Oh, okay." And they just kept fucking walking. I'm like, I ain't got time for you
Dude,
motherfuckers.
At Food for Less, they got gas station on Damon.
Yeah.
It's like Food for Less gas station and shit.
Okay.
So a lot of people, like, you get points. You shop at Food for Less. So you get 10 cents off a gallon or whatnot. So I go there a lot. You go at night, bro. It's always the same dudes, though. So it's a black guy. He's an older guy, and he comes at you all nice, like, "Excuse me, brother. How you doing, man?" You're like, "I'm sorry, man." I ain't gonna. "Oh, I wasn't gonna ask you for nothing, man." And I'm like, "All right, what's up then?" He's like, "I just wanted to know, because I'm trying to get up." I'm like, "Then you were gonna ask me for something." He's like, "Yeah, but you got a little hostile before I even got to say where I was gonna get to." And I'm like, "And I don't got nothing. So before you finish,
Right.
I'm saving you some breath, bro. You ain't got to tell me the whole story because I ain't got none.
I know you. I know.
I'm using my fucking debit card, motherfucker."
You know who I
And then
appreciate.
a gang jump in the car, bro.
Who I do appreciate as a homeless person is Street Jimmy from outside Zany's.
Oh, I saw Street Jimmy the other night. I gave him 2 cigarettes. I fucking love that dude.
You know why? Because he just sits there.
I haven't seen that fool in a minute.
Street Jimmy just sits there on the stoop in front of Zany's with a cup. Give me change, and he don't ask you for nothing.
And it's a little ass cup, so he ain't greedy.
Yeah, he don't. He's got. He's like, give me some change, and that's it. He's like, give me your change. He's legit telling you this. That's what I want.
There's this dude on the I-55, like the Damon exit.
Yeah.
Like, he's sometimes out there in the fucking cold, man. I'll hook him up. I've given a motherfucker food. Like, "Hey, man, I got leftover burger in this bitch."
I don't.
"Thank you, man." Giving a motherfucker a blanket and shit. You feel bad for these people, but there's something out there, man. Like, there's this guy on 47 and Western. He's a drug addict. You could tell he's a drug addict. He limps all fucked up, bro. Like, he's dying, dog. Like, He lives about a mile fucking east toward like Aberdeen and all that. And when he's over there, he's just walking fine, yo, with his book bag, puts his hair in a knot and shit, little man bun and shit. And Parker's his way back to the crib.
There's just people that's their job. They go out there.
But the whole limping, that's all an act.
He's an actor.
Fuck it, that thing should be on fucking like Chicago PD or something, bro.
The background and shit.
If you're homeless,
just be in the background. He'll be famous, like everybody from the neighborhood, like, hey, that's homie from 47 and Western. He made it on Chicago PD, yo. I'm be watching hating. Fuck, this motherfucker made it on Chicago.
All right.
Calvin Evans, everybody's in scenes, you and shit in the background.
He's got American Calvin. He's got Americans Got Talent. And fucking.
Hey, speaking of comedy, man, how was New York City, bro?
It was fun. Shout out to Janelle James for having me on the Janelle James Comedy Festival.
And shout out to Janelle James just for being, cool as fuck with Chicago comics, man. She shows love.
She loves Chicago, I think.
She does, because last time I thought she was from Chicago, but she's from Peoria, I think.
When
she did Laugh Factory. She did the Latino night.
Yeah.
I said that. I'm like, I think she's from Chicago. Give it up for Janelle. And she went up there. She's like, I wish I was from Chicago. That's dope, but I'm from Peoria. Like, yo, ass act like you from 69th, motherfucking.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I thought she was from New York too.
She got a little bit of that Chicago gangster in.
Either way, she put on a hell of a show for the night that I was there. But I was there with who performed on that show? Chloe Hillard, Daniel Simonson, this dude from like Norway. He's pretty fucking funny. Alana Glazer was there from Broad City.
Hell yeah.
She's cool peoples. And then Toomey, and then me, Kristen Toomey.
Damn.
It was wow,
that was a lot of women on that lineup. Wow.
Yeah, it was 3 women.
Wow.
There was no other women performing in New York City at that time. All four
performed in that one show.
Nah, bro. Here's the thing. I went to different places. Like I went to
a lot of women comics. Fucking.
I went to the Stand, and they had a woman hosting. Like they had tons of female comics there. So I don't know what it is. Like if Chicago just doesn't have as many because there's less people. You know what I'm saying? And there's probably just way more comics in there. But
there's a bunch of dudes here, bro. This is a drinking town.
Actually, I went up to that CYSK fucking.
How was that, man?
You saw the mic,
bro?
How was that? Was
it packed?
Hold on,
right. I'm saying, was it as chaotic as Facebook?
Well,
let me set up how this shit was going.
Right, what Facebook made it look like a fucking headache, like a logistical headache,
bro.
Man.
They were doing. They started at 7:30.
I mean, they were supposed to start at 7. They started at like 7:45.
Okay, so they started whatever time.
Yeah.
And they were doing 80 comics that night.
God damn.
4 minutes each. And there was only 4 of them there, or 3.
Yeah, Blake, Danny, Ed, and Jonah were there.
Yeah, and I walked in.
80 comics?
80, and they're doing it again tomorrow.
Yeah. Because they couldn't fit everyone who was in the building up on stage because there were like 150 people there.
Yeah. And I guarantee you that bartender made $30 in tips.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Hey, well, yeah, imagine 1,000 open micers in the fucking bar.
He refilled that water jug probably 50 fucking times.
Bro, I got there at probably like 6:30, and I watched from the beginning, and I had to leave at like 9:45 to do another podcast, Jesus. And they were only at 24. At 9:45,
2-3 minutes each.
4 minutes. God knows how fucking late they were there. It was rough.
It was. Honestly,
was there a lot of garbage that came through there?
No. The comics were fine. It was just rough to be.
No, there was probably a lot of garbage that signed up. I'm not gonna
I can't say anything.
Yeah, but because think about it, 80 comics.
That's a lie. Yeah.
And they're all.
When you think about 80 comics, only 10 are gonna come out of that bitch like, whoa, they were funny.
But you also know
they all tried very hard.
That they.
I'm not talking shit. It's just the reality.
They've probably only been doing it for 3-4 months.
That's what I'm saying.
Less than a year.
Dude, some folks drove all the way from like Wisconsin and shit.
And see, that's the thing too. I'm not saying that they're garbage.
Okay,
gonna be garbage forever.
It's an open mic.
But
I mean, 3 months in, you're gonna be trash at some point. You know what I mean?
But if one of them, if they drove in from Wisconsin, I would hope that they had some years of experience and they heard about the show.
Yeah.
But there was just some that like they could have whittled that down by saying, "Hey, at least 3 years experience in comedy." Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
1 year. I'm sorry, bro. If you can't even get to that first year, you don't know what the fuck is going on, bro.
Right? You had to have been doing comedy for a year.
Yeah, and if you're on Facebook talking shit before your third year,
yeah,
you don't know what the fuck is really going on.
Yeah.
But
or complaining about you have to just fucking like it's like athletes, bro.
Yeah.
The same shit with athletes. You know how many motherfuckers trying to get into the NFL out of college, right? And I mean, what are the fucking percent? I don't know the percentages, but the odds are fucking rough to try to get into the NFL right out of college, right?
Yeah, it's like trying to walk on an NFL team.
Exactly.
Like,
so
it's
from
fucking
the
hard.
point where you're whatever fucking freshman in high school, getting your football game on for the next 5 years to get into college and try to be solid, and then try to be solid in college for 2 years, that's already 7 years of your fucking life.
Yeah.
And you're already putting in practice probably before you got into high school.
Now, I'm not saying that there's
I'm
not,
talking about if you want to make it to the pros.
but there's
like,
not comics that can't do like a solid 10 minutes after less than a year. There's a bunch.
no, what
but
I'm saying is that
there was way more than people that shouldn't have been. Like, but I think they advertise it as an open mic as well.
Yeah.
To
that's
get
how
more
they
people.
are. That they shouldn't have did that because these open micers are thinking it's an audition to get on the show.
But that's the thing. It's an audition to get
on
onto the audition. To get on the show.
Yeah.
So-
See, all right. See, all right.
Yeah.
So
Cause see, you know
There's
where I'm coming
layers to
from.
it,
Like,
yeah.
how are you gonna expect a 3 month motherfucker to actually do a 12-minute set
right.
on a fucking hot Wednesday night
Yeah.
at CYSK?
And just in front of
Like
a bunch
that-
of other comics, too.
Exactly.
not
Like
even a
that
real
alone
audience.
takes 3-4 years.
Yeah.
On the scene, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
For doing
Buy them a
that.
drink when you see them.
Yeah, they
hey,
fuck,
and seriously, bro,
everyone
if
in
you
Chicago.
bomb your ass off, who gives a
Nah,
fuck? Just keep
every-
it going, man.
Yeah.
Every comic that was there owes them a drink. They should like Ed. Were you there hosting, judging, or what?
Where was this at?
I was scoping out.
Oh,
Where was it at?
at fucking Cedric Stop, right?
Yeah,
At
where
Cedric
the
Stop.
where the trigger warning mic is.
Yeah, and then they're doing a mic tonight. Here's the thing. Yesterday, if you could have gone up at any mic in the city yesterday, I could have got 10 minutes at any fucking
'Cause it
mic.
would've
In the
been
city.
empty as
fuck, right?
Everybody was at the fucking the
No
CYSK thing,
Just
Yeah.
make the people at the bar laugh.
but there's nobody there. But
That's wild though. I'm telling you, I popped into Cole's real late, and it was crowded as fuck. And I'm just in the back, like I'm so glad I don't gotta do this.
I like
You know,
go-
Matty Ryan and Alex Cumin were cool. They're like, "You want to go up, dude? Let me know. I'll throw."
I go
And
up.
I'm just like, no. But then like all these, like I don't even.
I'll
wanna bump.
fuck 'em.
I don't want to bump no.
Fuck them.
Nah, I ain't bumping.
Listen,
For
I
3
put it.
minutes?
No, hold on. Thing. I put in years to be able to bump somebody because I got bumped when I started.
Yeah, but
so
to
I-
bump somebody at Cole's, like
that's a fucking dope room
No,
to
I
do.
would
a
rather
resolution.
walk into Zanies and bump a motherfucker.
There you go.
No.
Yeah, I mean, walk into a club, be like, let me get a hot ass 10 minutes in front of this real crowd. I'm not gonna bump a 3-minute spot
For a
to
open
perform in
mic?
front of 100 comedians.
No, Cole's
Just to
isn't
be
a-
an asshole.
Cole's isn't. That's what
Bro,
I'm
that
saying.
room was full of comics, bro.
In the back.
That's
in the
what I'm saying.
front, where the audience is audience.
no,
it's
it was
people.
all comics, bro.
The times I've been there.
Motherfuckers were coming out like fucking fit, like
Right. In
like
the,
fish out of a big ass school, and it was all comics coming out.
but where
All of
people,
them.
but where people sit.
Yeah, it was all comedians.
Everyone in those seats was comedians. I don't-
Fucking 60% of them.
Nah, I feel like Cole's has an actual audience in those chairs, bro, and that's when you could bump somebody.
Like I wouldn't bump somebody at an open mic.
I would. That's what the.
If I'm in a
fuck that.
town, like if I'm in LA for 2 years or whatever
Right.
the fuck, and I come back to Chicago, and there's a 10 for 10 at Zanies, and Brian's like, dude, you want to do 10 minutes?
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm gonna bump somebody like get the fuck off.
I'm
the
getting
show.
on- put on that
I'm
show.
gonna jump in. I'd rather
Right.
do that than like a productive 10 minutes. Than a bull just to be a prick to all the open micers like, watch out, motherfucker.
No,
I'm
but
taking your
it's-
3 minutes.
I'm not taking anybody's minutes.
You, I mean,
But-
yeah, but now this motherfucker already been waiting since.
You gotta take
He been there
advantage.
since 6 p.m.
You got to take advantage of the years you put in, and if I can get in at Cole's and it's
At
a hot,
Kohl's, though?
bro, you're not listening to what I'm saying. Like
That's
it's
okay,
just.
but that's not like that's nothing to be like.
I'm not. What are you talking? Like I'm not proud. Like oh, this is my shit.
I
Like,
bumped the motherfucker at Cole's.
I ain't gonna brag about it. But if I can go and I get put in before a bunch of other people, like if I'm one of the reserve spots, then I'm gonna take advantage of that. If I can go and do that,
No,
because
see,
that's a
I
real
came in
audience.
there late
there.
as fuck, bro, and there was people already like, I still gotta wait 10 more.
What
I still
what
gotta
time
wait
did you
12
go,
more.
What time did you go in?
It was late. It was already like fucking 11.
That's not even that late there. I think that's when
See,
that's
it
a
was
good
just
time.
crowded late, and there was already like the list
I'm
was
telling-
long as fuck.
I'm telling you,
Like,
there's
and I'm like, no, I'm good,
there's
bro.
there's audience in there. You can work on turn a bit into a 4-minute bit there, bro. I did it. That's how I did the fucking.
I just don't think it's worth bumping one of these dudes that they're there every fucking week. I'm never at Cole's, bro. I've never even done Cole's open mic.
Kanye shrug. Fuck it, bro. Like
Comics in the chat, please chime in on this.
I think every comic expects to get. I got bumped a bunch too. I got bumped for a nigga that did jokes about a guy named Wolf. And I'm just like, why is this happening to me?
out Wolf Larson.
No, it wasn't Wolf Larson.
Where was this at?
No, it was about. I think it might have
Where
been
was this
Nate
at?
Simmons. It was at Cole's when I first started. Like I was doing the mic and like
That's what you get for doing Cole's open mic, bro.
you got to do mics. This is the guy that tells about everybody to go there on stage as often as you can.
But you don't have to
And-
do all of them.
But you can do the ones that are presented to you and the ones you can go up on.
But you don't. I always base it off not doing one room ain't gonna ruin your career.
No, I get
And I'm
that.
already at the point in my career where I can bump people, but that's the point I'm making.
Right.
I don't want to bump these young dudes who are hustling their ass off to be at Cole's
But
at
I-
however early
So
to get 3 minutes. And then they're going to, I like to help comics, bro. I don't mind watching them be like, you know what, I'll get that motherfucker
bro,
6
it
minutes.
ain't.
on
Hold on,
Mikey
it ain't
O
like
show.
I'm walking through the crowd just shoving motherfuckers by the head, just mushing
y'all
them.
bumping
Get the
niggas.
fuck out of here.
Bumping motherfuckers.
I'm not doing that, but they have reserved.
Scratching motherfuckers' name off.
Right.
Like you walk up to the piece of paper like,
No,
I'm next.
No, I'm not doing that. I
you
ain't.
Debo your ass.
I ain't like
Yo, we
Kanye,
do
just
that
fucking
bitch.
like just parting the crowd. No,
Yeah,
they got
that's what I'm picturing. Like,
they got reserved
bumping all
spots.
these motherfuckers.
They got reserved spots for people like us.
put a big ass X across like 8 of those motherfuckers.
You can take advantage. You can have fun at Cole's. I've had some fun sets at Cole's. I
Have
figured
you?
out jokes that work there. But no, I ain't like just fucking mean about it. But if I bump somebody, I'm like, oh shit, like that's Bobby Sanchez.
Like if I would have got there earlier and like they would have just started, if they would have been 4 or 5 comics in, and Alex would have been like, "Yo, you want to do 5 minutes?" I'm like, "All right, cool. Let me jump in real quick." Bam, but like
but now you change.
you
your
know,
mind.
no, I'm saying by the time I got in there, I'm already tipsy. Half of these motherfuckers are tipsy. It's loud as shit. It's super packed. There's a lot of fucking comedians. I felt at that point it wasn't even just worth it to go up there and do 3 minutes. I just did a show, did 20 minutes across the
Right.
street.
I see. That's
So
what
you know what I
I
mean?
like doing mics.
And all these comics that I'm cool with, like Brian Rowe and all these other motherfuckers are like, yeah, I'm like 3 more. So I don't want to be a prick to these goofy motherfuckers.
I'm not being a
either, man.
prick, but I'm taking advantage of the spot. I'm sorry. But I'll go to a mic after a show because I already had the good set. So if I go to a mic and try some new shit that doesn't work, I'm like, all right, whatever. I
Yeah,
have a good
I'm
set
not
already.
saying don't bump nobody. There's just
about that
there's
life.
ways to be you don't have to be a prick.
I'm not being
Because I've seen comics.
You got this whole mistaken. Just the fact that I said I like it doesn't mean I'm a prick. I just like the fact that I can walk in there and get a reserved spot. I like that acknowledgement as far as like the scene. That's what you. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
You want to walk into
I
a restaurant and
just
get
feel
your
like-
favorite table, right? Like you want motherfuckers like, oh shit.
I just feel like Cole's ain't a place where you walk in and feel like, you know who I'm is and shit. You know what
There's
I mean?
a
And I know
million
people,
comics in
and
there.
I know people do that. I
a-
know there's probably some comics that do that.
Yeah, and then you get motherfuckers that are interested in seeing what you
And
got
I'm
to
in
say.
the back like, this is Cole's though. It's a Cole's open mic. Chill, motherfucker.
It's just-
Relax.
I don't think like.
Slow your ass down. You're doing 3 minutes, man.
I feel like that's a good workout room.
Yeah, that's how I
But
feel.
you just
Because like perfect
Joe just
example.
big timed all of us like, fuck Coles. I'd rather do Zanies all the goddamn.
No,
I'd rather walk in at the comedy store and bump
Man,
somebody.
I would
like
rather
that.
walk into High Dive. High Dive has
Yeah,
fucking dope
baby.
ass crowds. Like the rooftop shows you do. I'll pop in there like, hey, you want to do 5 minutes? I'd rather do
Hell
that.
yeah.
Right, but also
You know what I
you
mean?
fuck
Like-
up the flow of that show. A mic, you ain't fucking
No,
up the
I'm
flow of a
funny,
mic. It's already.
motherfucker. I fucking up
No,
the
I'm not-
flow,
I'm
motherfucker.
talking
Bring
like-
it up here.
No, I'm talking as far as like adding time to the show, so the person going at the end.
All right, but I ain't doing 20. I'm not gonna do one of them prick moves or like, hey,
5
Mike,
minutes is
Can
5
I do 5
minutes.
minutes and then go up there and drop 25 minutes?
Yeah.
And all the other comics in back with their arms folded, like, damn, this
Show-
motherfucker just show.
show-
Comedy Central motherfucker just
Show
walked
starts
in.
at 9. It's 10:30. There's still 2 comics up. Joey shows. Let me get 5.
I just
By the
prefer
time
to
those
do
last,
it.
but the last time those comics, by the time the last comics go up, that crowd's like, I'm fucking comedied out.
Maybe.
I did
Unless
a
the
lot of
show's
fucking
good.
open mics in my first 2 years where it just got to a point where just performing in front of a lot of comedians is just not productive at all.
No, it's not.
Like zero.
That's why I go to.
I mean,
Cole's,
now,
'cause they
yeah,
have an
because-
audience there.
I mean, now, yeah, because we got like young dudes that look up to us. They want to see us perform, like young comedians. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Like at Comedy Bar, there's times where there's a bunch of them dudes in the back, and they'll like I'll walk off stage and be like, "Yeah, damn, dude, you did a different joke than you did last
Would you
time."
bump somebody at the comedy bar open mic?
Nah.
I would go up too. If they
I
got-
went up early. Like they've asked me, "Do you want to go up quick?" And I'll
Yeah.
go up in the first two
Yeah,
spots.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
And they'll sign me in there, but I've never
showed
just
up.
showed up and then went in the middle of somebody.
Nah.
Because
If
I
they
mean,
got
you
it-
could, but
they
it's
got
like,
it-
damn, I could perform every week. Why? I don't really need to do that.
this is the dude that talked about everyone got to get on stage as often as you can. So that's what you
if
take
you're
advantage.
if you're on that level, I don't need to do that right now, bro. I'm saying I don't need to do that right now. I can get on showcases. I can email motherfuckers and get on showcases the legit way. Like, hey, I got these dates open.
I'm talking mics though. I ain't talking about like.
But that's what I'm saying.
shows.
I would rather like where I'm at right now. This shit with where I went into Coles just happened like a couple weeks ago.
Right.
So where I'm at right now in my career, I don't need to just go in and bump a motherfucker to do 3 minutes at an open mic. You know what I mean?
But you could also get more than 3 because they're like, all right, we'll give you 5. We'll give you 6.
Yeah, but there's 50 motherfuckers on the lineup. Fuck that, dude. See? I hate that. I hate when they add another motherfucker to a lineup where there's 7.
It's an open mic. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference in the
And
show.
exactly. I'm looking out for the motherfuckers after me. I'm not even going to do no time. Go
Them
ahead.
people after you already expect to be like, man, this crowd gonna be fucking dead by the time I get up there.
We'll let them fucking learn the hard way, man.
That's why you bump them. you learn real hard.
Because look,
Just like that
speaking of
AG
being bumped, like this weekend, all right?
All right.
I was scheduled to headline the Improv on Thursday, just a one-nighter.
Right.
So I did my fucking the whole hour. They paid me for that. I get a call Thursday too. That morning, Stephanie tells me that the headliner is bumping me now. Like I'm losing the weekend. They're bringing in the feature, and he's bringing his own feature and fucking host.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool. So, Bonazo was my feature Thursday, and Kevin Wood, some dude from Rockford, he was supposed to host all weekend too. He was booked to host and me to feature.
Okay.
And then that America's Got Talent dude was gonna headline.
Right.
So Luke calls me Friday morning, tells me everything's all fucked up. The headliner got sick. So Russ Williamson's now gonna headline, and then if I still want to feature, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I need the money. So I feature, and the host. Here's what happens: the host for the AGT dude, this motherfucker flew himself in and paid for a hotel, expecting to do the weekend. And then he sets up a camera. He's basically acting like he's the headliner, bro. He's requesting for the fucking waiter to fill the beer up with the fridge with beer, and he's yapping his ass off. I mean, he's eating shit on some of these shows, man.
How
He's
long is
opening
it?
up, explaining that Sam got sick and I'm
How,
sorry people bought tickets to see him. He'll do 10 minutes of like some whack shit.
But how long has he been doing comedy?
He said, I guess 10 years. No, him
okay.
about 6. And he met dude in Florida. But dude, just yapping. Yeah, we did the road. We've been on the road since July. Man, I'm so tired, man. We've been everywhere. I haven't been home.
Is he country?
A little country dude. But he was whack, bro. And like he would complain every fucking show, bro. Oh, I don't know, man. That crowd was tight. But me and Russ are murdering. I'm talking about fucking destroying, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we're getting crazy laughs, man. And he's just like, they're a little dead, they're a little dead, they're a little dead. And Russ was just like, Jesus Christ. This fucking guy.
And
Yeah, so like, that dude ended up bumping Kevin Wood, who was getting some good ass fucking laughs on Thursday.
Right.
So yeah, and then he was complaining about how he had to pay for his hotel and his airfare. And Luke, I guess they were just paying this motherfucker the host rate because he was just like, yeah, no, so we're giving me. It's not really covering it. Better square that up. But you're not the headliner, dog. Like, why are you acting like this?
Why would you?
And he's selling merch.
Where did he fly in from?
Fucking Florida, I guess.
Well, he was selling merch because he was fucking trying to.
He lost
He's
it.
he's trying to make money.
Talk to the headliner's manager. That shit ain't got nothing to do with the motherfucking club, man. Me and Russ.
Did he sell any merch?
I don't know. Me and Russ stayed in the back, rolled a J, went outside and smoked. But yeah, it was weird, bro.
Sucks for that.
Because he was just like, the crowd dead, they're a little dead, they're a little dead, they're a little. And I mean, we were fucking destroying, dog. Those were some awesome shows, man. Saturday was almost sold out. Like all the way to the back was fucking full.
Yeah, when the improv
and they did move it up. They moved that shit 3 feet.
Because when the improv is packed, that motherfucker.
Dude, it sounds so much better, bro.
When I hosted for Bruce, that motherfucker sold out.
It rocks, bro.
I think it was the early Saturday show, and he had like a fucking 5-minute applause break when they just saw him.
God
the
damn.
motherfucker stood up.
Like just when he came out, right?
Yeah, it was just loud. Like,
that's how fluffy he was
shit.
when I saw him at the Chicago Theater when I was backstage with
Yeah.
him. He runs out like with the fucking mic like that. So he runs back and forth like 10 times, dude. And then he stands there. Yeah, it's like a 5-minute ovation before he even says a first word, dude.
He's like, get all these cheers out now. And shut
and
the
everybody,
fuck up
everybody's
for the
just
rest of the
fucking
show.
standing this shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, when I featured for Mike Leibowitz, bro, at Comedy Bar in
You got a
downtown. Were you
5-minute
there?
standing ovation?
Nah, I missed that.
We had to
Other
deal with hecklers
engagements.
every show, bro.
No way.
Why?
But me and Mike were shutting them down. We
Sure.
were shutting them down.
Why? What
Because
happened?
you know how Mike Leibowitz gets you in your face. Like, he'll get
Yeah.
down and...
He'll eat
What's
your
up,
chips and
dude?
shit.
Yeah. He will. He'll fucking dip in your shit, dude.
What?
He had like multiple hecklers, bro. One guy was yelling that he liked his smart jokes. Dude, you're a fucking genius. He's like, all right, guy, I fucking get it. Because he does a math bit.
Yeah.
And he uses a word. Like a really fucking smart word. And this guy's like, wait a minute. You know what that means? Like the guy was a lawyer or some shit. And then he's dealing with some other motherfucker. And then I go up, like Sarah Perry was hosting. On one of the shows, there was the table?
Yeah.
Where there's always the hecklers.
Oh,
where I
the
had to
big
fucking,
the bankhead or the bulkhead table.
yeah,
whatever
where I
it's
had to
called.
fucking kick them fucking the
Yeah.
bitches out. Well, now it's a table full of douchebags, bro. They're fucking with Sarah, right? I go up there and I'm like, how's everybody doing tonight? And one guy keeps going, nope. In between my questions, yup.
What?
Nope.
Uh,
And I just turn, I'm like, hey, man,
Like
I got to do
E40.
20 minutes, bro. You're going to fucking do that? I'm going to kick you out right now, dude. I just started. And he like, I'm like, who's doing that shit? Right now, like,
Yeah.
oh, now you're going to act all quiet. And then I looked at this lady from like, how much you want to bet they're not going to laugh at anything I fucking say after this now? I was like, all right, I'm just going to block them out. And I did my set, started killing them. They started laughing. But dude was just sitting there with his arms crossed. Like,
people think that they could be
Like, dude,
trolls in
shut
real
up.
life. They legit they're
like
watching.
Mike Wynn told him to shut up.
Mike,
The manager.
Marta.
Yeah, he went over there like, yo, you motherfuckers need to shut up.
Yeah, I think any heckling at any point, like you get a warning, and then next time you do it again, you got to go.
You gotta
Like,
go.
there's
Even
no-
if the comic fucks with you at first.
right. 'Cause-
Suck it up and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and if he's not gonna if the comic hasn't talked to you, is not talking to you, or it's not a crowd work comic or any of that shit, you gotta shut them motherfuckers up. Like you gotta go.
Kick 'em
Sorry.
out. Like we were talking about, like Riddle's old security. How they
What?
would surround you when
Oh,
Brent
shit.
had all the
Yeah,
big dudes
yeah.
working for him. They surround your table and they grab your shit, your purse, coat. They grab it for you. Let's go. Come on, we're leaving. And they force you to get up and they surround you out, bro.
They pick up the chair like a fucking Jewish wedding and shit, just fucking bounces that. Bang, bang.
Hell yeah.
You gotta leave, bro. I just don't get. I just don't get why like motherfuckers. What happened? You know what?
Just shut the fuck up.
It might have always been going on, and now it's just that like I'm involved in it. It might have always happened in comedy, but I feel like a lot more people are just straight up trolling for the sake of trolling now that it could be a thing.
Motherfuckers feel like, no lie, dude. I kind of, because there was a lot of people like pulling out their cameras and they had to tell them to turn it off.
Yeah.
Some chick was in the back yelling with her camera on. And yeah, it's kind of like, all right, I'm at this show with this comedian. I'm going to scream some stupid shit. And if it comes out funny, I'm going to post it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's how what Pete Davidson did with his NDA. He fucking for $1 million he would sue you if you what do you
think about all that shit?
if you criticized it, if you talk about it, write a review about it, post anything about it.
That's so stupid, man.
I think it's extreme.
It's extreme as fuck. Because as an artist, I want to know what people...
Right.
Like,
It's
I
those-
read the comments, bro.
also not
I'm not
enforceable.
scared, dude. I'm not scared to be like,
Yeah,
you know what,
thought-
that dude sucks or heck. Because then I'll look at my shit and be like, all right, maybe I do need to rewrite something.
Yeah.
Like, my thing is, how the fuck is everybody just going to be like, wow, that was awesome? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody.
No, there's gonna be
And
people
if you say, that shit sucks, he's going to sue you for $1 million. Like, get the
Right.
fuck out of here, dude.
Who's got $1 million to go into his shows anyway? Who's gonna say shit? Like,
What world does he live in where nobody is going to say that sucked?
It's all for press. There's none of
I like
that's
how you
real.
assume it sucked.
It's going to suck.
It was like the shit that happened with Louis C.K. I guess some dude wrote an article about it, and he was talking about how like they didn't even let him like bring out a pad to write shit down. Like everything in his article was from memory that he had to do.
Oh, shit.
So he didn't really even get to quote Louis C.K., which is all you did was just share your opinion at that point anyway.
Exactly.
So-
Fuck your opinion.
Right? You're just one person. There's other people there that liked it. So
And don't get me wrong, I agree with the locking up the phones and shit like that.
oh hell yeah.
Lock that shit up. I don't like when somebody just sitting there with the fucking phone
Yeah.
pointed at me. But to make your... That's another thing too, bro. Like, if you have a fan base, right? You have a fan base that's been following you for 10 fucking years. Those are the people you want to kind of listen to when they say, man, this dude ain't the same. His shit's fading off. Those are the motherfuckers I'm going to be listening to.
Right.
So for me to tell them, you better like this shit. You better fucking not say it sucks or I'm going to sue your ass. I'm going to be like, fuck you. I ain't your fan no more. I ain't a fan no more.
Yeah. I can imagine he lost.
Like, that shit's the worst, bro.
If that was true, he had to have lost some fans.
Because, like, Pete Davidson fans got $1 million, first of all.
No, he knows. That's why. Because $1 million is one of those things like, oh, shit. Like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, but me, too, as I'm like, I'd be like, sue me, motherfucker, for $1 million. Let me see. You know what I mean?
I would just, here's the thing. I would tell my friend, I'm like, hey, post this for me. This shit, blah, 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 was garbage. And then they can't sue him. He wasn't at the show. It's just word of mouth.
I just feel like when it comes to being like music and fucking comedy, it's subjective. It's if you like it or not.
Right.
If like yesterday at the Improv, there was if there was 100 people, bro, and 20 of those people didn't like my shit, I don't give a fuck, dude. You know what I mean? Now, if the whole room didn't like it, I'm gonna walk out like a man.
I mean, you're usually gonna have about 20% that doesn't like you.
But yeah, and
that's why doing showcases is so tough because no one's there to see you.
And then all these writers like Intero Bang, I don't know who all these people are that write shit.
Nobody's.
I mean, I don't know if they fucking crush people's careers or whatever the fuck by writing bad reviews or whatever. But yeah, if one article in Intero Bang writes like, well, yeah, you know, he talked about his dad and it wasn't that. I'm gonna be like, suck my motherfucking dick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care, dude.
Right. But they're also not taking into account any audience reaction. So
exactly.
So
they're sitting there in the back like a fucking food critic.
But the thing, the joke that you said that they didn't laugh at, you have to acknowledge the fact, but his fans that thought, like, if everyone else laughed, then you can be like, so then if you like, this person said that joke and then it didn't get any laughs in the room.
And then you go to write an article about that shit.
Right. Then you'd be like, all right, well, this is clearly it didn't sit well with people. But if you're the only one that you didn't find it funny and you just write an article like this joke was, but the rest of the room laughed, like, how are you?
Who cares?
Right.
At that point, who gives a fuck?
Right.
I'll be like, everybody else laughed, kiss my ass.
And that's when you get
fuck your article, yo.
And that's when the comment section comes into play.
It's just funny to me that he does the whole fucking quits a whole weekend. Because somebody mentioned Ariana or some shit.
But,
and then he does this, and then he does a sketch about Ariana.
But I think there's
so I know there's mental health or whatever. I know.
He does a sketch about Ariana with J-Lo.
Yeah, doesn't he? I think I saw something about that.
On what?
I don't know. I don't think it was on SNL. It was like, look it up. It's J-Lo's acting like Ariana. I saw it on the TV today, like on fucking TMZ.
Oh, because I just watched that. Yeah, I just watched that Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, and he's like, "What's up?"
Oh no!
What the fuck was that from? I just saw.
No, because they got a running skit in there where he just comes in and he's just like a real fucking aloof, like just like a dude, like.
All right, I thought J-Lo was trying to act like.
No, and she was at a concert and she started falling in love with him. He's like, I don't know, should we be together? He's like, yeah, and like, but he does. That's all his reaction. And then,
I thought that was supposed to be Ariana.
No, it was her.
That's why I'm like, it's just a little extra, man.
Right.
Like a lot extra, goddamn. Like,
but I think. He's one of those. It's like someone's got to do it that far extreme, so that way, when it comes back, all the shit doesn't seem as excessive. So like, if you like make a motherfucker sign an NDA, then eventually it'll roll back to like, you know what? I'm not even gonna pull my phone out.
But it's
like,
Pete Davidson, bro. It's not fucking Dave Chappelle or fucking.
I know. Well, Chappelle locked shit up.
It's not Richard Pryor live right now on Sunset Strip.
Somebody's got to take that first bullet. Let it be Pete. So that way shit comes back down to where motherfuckers aren't pulling out the boat.
And when shit doesn't happen, they're gonna be like, remember when Pete did that shit with the fucking $1 million?
It's like,
like it's just a little extreme for me.
My thing is like, unless you tag me, you're not helping me. So if you put this up like, oh, and I be like, anybody that recorded it, put a boomerang or whatever fuck in my set and like had tagged Ivy Sanchez, blah blah blah, cool. If you just recording.
To put it on Facebook Live.
Right. It's basically like you're recording fireworks, like at fucking 4th of July. Just like, it's right there in front of you, but you're just going to...
You really can't hear the audience.
No. It's like, unless you're going to help the person that you're recording, then cool, tag them. But just don't put whole fucking bits up and then...
Yeah, like there was times at the house, a couple times at the House of Blues where like the girl sits there like that in front of you with the little flash on, bro. And I had to stop. Like, are you recording this? I'm like, why are you recording? so I can post it. I'm like, for who to see? Nobody knows who the fuck I am, right?
And nobody knows you.
You know, everybody was laughing and shit. I'm like, how many followers you got?
Right, that's
Like,
what.
I don't know. I'm like, exactly. Nobody gives a fuck.
That's the thing.
Your 200 followers don't give a fuck about me at the House of Blues.
Look, unless you got 10,000 followers, do not record.
Do not record. Do not add me. Don't look
That's
my way. Do not look my way.
No, you can look my way.
Let me check my followers right
But
quick, man.
if you ain't got 10,000 followers, there's no reason for you to.
See where the fuck
Or
I'm
a
at.
blue check mark. I need that blue check mark. You need to be verified. That's how you could help me. But just recording me to show your fucking Snapchat friends that you were out doing something.
Yep. I'm
That's
out. Do fun.
that's I don't know, man. It seems
Puerto
like you
Rican
just
do fun.
seems like you're just fucking wasting time at that point.
My
I
thing
don't
is
get
just
it.
put your fucking phone away for a couple minutes, man.
Enjoy life, bro. Enjoy
Like
life.
honestly, that bothers me more than somebody talking off to the side, somebody right in front on their phone.
Yeah.
Like if I'm on, like, suppose like the Laugh Factory. If I could hear like two motherfuckers talking off of like on that little balcony
Right.
shit
Yeah.
a little bit, that won't bother me as much as a chick texting right there in that front row, bro.
Which is like you
Like
want
that
me
shit
in
would
front
be
of
like,
you,
what the fuck are you? What are you? Who are you texting right now?
I also want to be like
That bothers me more, man.
I want to be just like as a host, maybe just tell them like, hey, look, comics won't get mad if you leave. Like if you got to go on your phone and do some fucking step outside the showroom. Bro, I was at the Laugh Factory one time and this girl walked out and she's on the phone. She's like, huh? What? How?
Like outside by the
Yeah,
bar.
by the bar. She's like, huh? What? How? And I think me and Zach were like staring like, damn, what was going on? And then she's like, what? Shit. He was so young. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, imagine being at a comedy show and you get news and motherfucker like, but he's only 24. Like, oh, fuck.
You know that guy's dick that you sucked yesterday?
Yeah.
He's 8. He's 17. What?
No, I think it was somebody fucking died, bro.
Oh,
like,
shit.
It was that serious. It wasn't like.
He died and he was only 18. You sucked his dick.
That's the worst way to tell somebody they died. Like,
Remember that guy's dick that you sucked? He fucking died.
no, but you did it all sarcastic and shit. Like, he died. Ew, you sucked his dick. You sucked his dead
You sucked
dick.
a dead guy's dick.
Ew, you've had a dick in you that's dead now.
That's fucked up.
Oh shit.
That's a. Hey, all I know, bro, is that fucking hecklers, bro. Like, with all these fucking phones, lock the phone, turn the phone off. I'm cool with that shit, man, because that shit's annoying, man. Especially like, have you ever noticed too, man? Like, before the shows at Joe's, like at Joe's, right? Like when the show's about to start, you know how
Yeah.
they got the music or whatever the fuck, and you look down off the balcony. I have a video on my old iPhone. Like I'm recording down every chick at every table was on their fucking phone. Every single one of them moving to the music. That
At Joe's, about to have a good
like
time.
all lined up, friends together, sitting. Yeah, all of them. And then the show started, right? And I'm watching all of them are fucking IG story, bro. All of them at the same time and shit. So I'm like, you motherfuckers just can't get off their goddamn phones, bro. It's like
I'm addicted. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
Like,
like, yeah, that's why as a comic, I sit in the back, man. I'm just in the back. Hey,
I
but
don't
my
even
thing is,
watch
man,
comics.
lower the motherfucking light. At least do that,
Yeah.
right?
Put on night mode. Save your eyes.
And
from
for
the blue
fuck's
light.
sake, don't use your flashlight to look at menus. Use the screen.
Yeah,
It's
motherfuckers
so
turn on the
bright, dude. Oh, comedy bar every weekend, dude. Every fucking table got their flashlight blasting, dude. It
You know
sucks.
what? I like.
And the lighting's not bad in there.
No, it's great.
Get the
What are
fucking
you,
candle.
got-
blind?
you got-
They got
Every
candles
table
on
got a
the
fucking
table
candle.
for a
You
reason.
just got old people that are just like,
Bro, these are 25-year-old dudes.
Yeah. The old dudes are the ones that pick up the candle.
Yeah,
They go to the bathroom with that motherfucker like a lantern and shit. I'm going to the pisser. To the outhouse.
For real.
hey, young man.
I'm going to the shit house.
Hey, young man. Where can I take a piss at real quick?
I'll just take the candle with him. That's funny. Comedy bar, bro. No lie, dude. Dubuque, Iowa. I did that last week.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Sahar and Kyle. I had a fucking awesome weekend.
I'm doing that next
But
weekend.
So Rob hosted. I featured and Ken Gar headline.
Did
Man,
you
we
know?
killed. Like that fucking crowd was awesome, bro.
Did you know
packed
that
to the back.
Soul
It's small.
Rob, that
Killed.
Soul Rob is a bad comic. No. I just,
Whoa.
I like fucking with Soul Rob all the time because he's easy to pick on.
He's a
Not
fucking
pick on, but
terrorist,
like,
bro.
Yeah.
but he's easy to like. What shake?
get
And I'm
going,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Funny story about Soul Rob.
Is this
I gotta
about
make fun
is
of
this,
your ass.
Is this about selling or giving out the fucking
When he tried to do-
edible
he tried-
arrangement?
No, I heard about that one. That's a different one. You tell that one after. This is when he tried to pull one of my moves where you do 4 shows in one night. He scheduled Laugh Factory at 7:15, but he's featuring at the comedy bar at 8 and 10. So he decides to go to Laugh Factory first, which you know don't start on motherfucking time.
You don't do that first. You do.
So he's there nervous. What the fuck, bro? I don't know. I'm like, you'll make it. He goes up late, bro. He goes up first, but he's late as fuck, right? He doesn't make it to the first show at Comedy Bar. So when I get off stage, I'm second. I'm after Soul Rap. When I get off stage at Laugh Factory, Sahar hits me up. Dude, can you feature? Our feature never made it. Can you do the second show and the B stage? I'm like, I'll be there. So I ended up taking his feature spots and fucking, and we did the Laugh Factory together. He just planned it wrong.
So
yeah, sorry, Soul Rap. I took your little money that night, man.
But that night,
plan it out better. I love you, bro.
I was doing one of the shows at Laugh Factory, and Soul Rob was there. He's like, "Hey, man," he started talking to me about it. He's like, "I missed my spot." He's like, "I don't know if she's gonna be pissed." But he's like, "So I bought her an edible arrangement."
Oh yeah, it was for that night.
Yeah, it was that night. So I'm sitting there like,
he
wait,
bought Sahar the edible.
Wait, it gets worse.
I remember that.
So I'm like, "You did what?" He's like, "Yeah, I got her edible arrangement." I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "You just apologize and just say this, like I fucked up, and then she'll understand that." And he's like, "Okay," but then I was like, "So wait, where did you get it from?" He's like, "Well, I got the Groupon and I sent her the code."
So he didn't buy her the edible arrangement.
So she's got
He just sent her a Groupon code.
So he's
like
got
buy
a-
yourself one.
He's got hey, buy yourself a EA.
A for effort, I
But
guess.
Hey.
so I'm cracking up. I'm like, "You did what?" He's like, "Yeah, I got it at a Groupon. It was a good deal." I was like, but you could have just ordered it and sent it to like the comedy bar and let them eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is as an apology. Now she's got to do work. She's got to pick the one that she wants. I'm like, bro, you could have just put a fucking bow on a honeydew melon and just gave it to her and a jewel bag. And she's like, "Here you go."
He
I'm
could have
sorry.
got a cookie cutter, dog, and cut out a goddamn star out of a melon.
Dude, it was a
Sprinkle some tahini on that
so-
motherfucker and been like, "Here, I'm sorry."
So the rest of the night, I just fucked with him.
He didn't have to do shit. He could have just said, "I'm sorry." She still got him working, obviously.
He headlined. he headlined a couple weekends ago.
Yeah, and he featured fucking the
Yeah.
Buke one.
So he
did Nashville.
He just, but it was. I just like fucking with the whole night. He's like, "Was that a bad idea?" I was like, "Yeah, it was a terrible fucking idea. Why would you send somebody work? Like now they gotta fucking pick their own edible arrangement. Like
Yeah, I felt
gotta-
bad for him that night too, man.
but I just like fucking with that dude. He's hilarious. But
He
no,
could've
he's
played it
a
up,
funny
bro.
comic. Don't get me wrong.
Damn, so Rob, you suck, bro. You heard it here first. Legal Aliens podcast out of Abby Sanchez mouth. You suck.
That's gonna be
Controversy, bro.
taken out of context.
Not really, dude. Nobody
No,
gives
'cause
a
I
fuck
didn't mean
about that
it.
right now.
What, taken out of context?
No, anything we're talking about right now about soul rap.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a man. He's a male comic. Nobody gives a fuck.
No, but he's also
because the hunt on
Persian.
right now is for.
he's Persian.
Are there
So-
enough women producers and
on
comedians
shows?
on shows? Yeah.
Yeah. We need a woman's perspective in here one time so we could talk.
We got to
about
bring
this.
somebody in, yeah, because I mean, I'll just throw this out there. I help women comics a lot too.
Right.
Like I've helped a lot of fucking
We
women
all
comics
do.
over the years. We all do.
Yeah.
And not to try to get no pussy or nothing, just to help comics.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you know some people think, "Well, I'm trying to fuck you." So yeah, we got to
First
bring
of
in.
all, you're
We got to
20
bring
years
in a
old.
female. I hate saying female too as a comedian because I know like my daughters are getting me into that shit. It's women, it's not female.
Oh. A
Sorry,
comic.
mija.
What? What's the difference?
Hey, that's how the gangbangers used to say. Hey, bro, is there any females?
Yeah.
Hey,
You know
homie,
what? Here's the
is there
thing.
any females there?
Nah, if a woman says
Female?
female, she hates women.
Yeah, true.
Like are they fight women all the
Any
time?
bitches
Like,
gonna be there, man?
not even that. Like you ever hear women like, "Man, I hate these females." Like, oh shit, she's ghetto as fuck.
I never hang out with females.
She about to start a fight. She one of them girls
I'll
that
beat these bitches' asses.
she wears any women that wear like the slides with the fur on them.
Oh, hell
they say
yeah.
female.
In their pajamas, they go to gas station and
Yeah,
shit.
they say female.
They fucking Elmo pajamas.
They just ready to fight, bro. You want to be comfy when you fight? That's what that shit is. Like,
I might be a female, but I fight like a dude.
yeah. you see
I'm
the
that
video?
bitch.
See the video of that dude gets slapped by that lady?
That big chick. Yeah. She,
oh, she slapped the fuck out of him.
Was
Yeah.
it- I thought it was a
Motherfucker was
punch.
on the ground. I love when we see.
Have you
people
ever seen the one with that big black girl is beating them two skinny girls up and they put the Hulk sound in there? Hulk smash! You've never seen that? Oh my god, it's one of the fun. Two girls try to fuck with this big girl and she tosses them like fucking rag dolls, bro. I mean, they came at her. You know, they came at her like that. She just like grabs one by the fucking hair, dog, and just. But they do the whole like Hulk mad, Hulk smash. It's fucking hilarious, because they put the actual Hulk voice in it.
Yeah.
There was one that some chick got hit in the head with a shovel, and you could hear.
Oh,
the
she
dunk.
throw that motherfucker.
You can hear it's like dunk. And
Yeah, then the body just collapses. And shit.
like, oh fuck, bro.
Like the little metal hard part of the shovel was what hit her right in the back of the head.
It caused the best echo. It was like dunk, and it was like, oh shit.
That's fucked up. Hey, you ever get binked in the head with something hard? I got hit in the head with a baseball bat. Man.
I just hit the ground. Like I smacked my head off the.
You just see, but you see that fucking
when you
that
get the
fucking
splash, yeah. Oh, I got
that spark.
I got punched
You
in
see
the face.
birds,
as a
man,
kid.
for real.
You see, like, or you ever get up too fast and you see those little darting lights and shit? I'm like, damn, what the
Yeah, I got punched in the face a few times where you see that quick flash and shit. Like, oh shit, this is for real.
Recover, man. You see old boy's lip get split?
Oh yeah,
What was that,
dude.
Overeem?
Yeah, Overeem.
His
I've been
fuck-
watching like UFC on Facebook, but yeah, he got that shit.
He broke his the upper lip. His shit was split in half.
And that's a strong motherfucker too, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, what time is it?
We got.
Oh, we got about 5 minutes.
Where we at on time anyway?
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
What about
got-
that silver Kanye?
So
You
8:30.
guys see
What about
that?
that silver Kanye? What about the fucking dick on Dr. Manhattan?
Bro.
Like, I know you
Spoiler
don't watch.
alert for Watchmen.
Oh yeah, I don't watch Watchmen.
I mean, he's always been naked, but god damn.
Yeah, this is a spoiler for how big that one is, dude.
Dude.
on Watchmen.
Yeah.
Quite the hog.
Yeah. We won't, but I mean, if you haven't watched it, you should know who if you have watched, you already know who Dr. Manhattan is, bro. They showed this motherfucker walking like side profile. I swear to God, it looked like Gonzo from the Muppets was between his legs. That motherfucker would just hang. I was like, holy shit. Then they showed like a fucking 3/4 cut, like from the thigh up. He still had dick meat hanging.
Yeah.
And I was like, God.
That shit was off frame.
It was like an episode.
Yeah.
It was like, bro.
They needed another reel to fucking. Hey, we can only put half your dick in the scene, dude.
They should have put a fucking.
Fuck it.
They needed a stunt double so that the rest of the guys in the world didn't feel bad. Like, we needed a regular sized fucking dick on this dude.
All the stunt double dudes have big dicks, and they're sitting on the side like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, like,
I guess you don't need us in this scene.
this fucking.
This is a scene where we shoot at his dick. We don't need you guys.
Or we hide behind it while people shoot at us. Dude, the fucking. I was
Like
so,
that actor dude on Instagram got fucking kicked off. He got his picture pulled from Instagram.
Oh, the Jason Derulo? Because
Yeah.
he put a fucking picture of his
Because
boner
he's
up
in
there.
some Speedos. And his dick's almost wrapped around his leg. It's like, you can see the
find
whole
that.
fucking thing.
Jay-
He's just,
look at-
he's just on the beach or some shit,
He's
right?
like
Just
getting out of a
walking.
pool. Get a Jason Derulo. Fucking
So,
guy,
but they
bro.
interviewed him. He said that he's like, it ain't my fault. Like he
Right.
made it sound like,
And then he also he said he got himself half hard, but still, if that's half hard, god damn.
at least tuck it, motherfucker. Like he left it off to the side.
If he tucked it, it'd be butt fucking himself. Like,
But the picture wouldn't have got pulled. He
Yeah,
would have just had to be like play it off. Like, damn, that's just touching my butthole.
Okay. That's all right.
but
He's
I was
touching
just,
my
I
butthole.
was like, god damn, this motherfucker. That's hilarious. It's like an episode of
Like
Black.
Andrew Dice Clay said, if I could lick my own ass, I'd never leave the fucking house.
That's gross.
That's gross as fuck.
Like I knew a dude is
If
like,
I could lick
I know God used to say like if I could suck my own dick I'd never leave the house. I'm
Like,
that-
don't leave them. You know
But
what?
my
Don't.
thing is,
Yeah.
Stay home and
But
suck your
talk
own
to
dick, dude.
anybody.
Don't
Also-
be around me.
Yeah.
but also like how.
Like if that's how you think, stay home and suck your own dick
Yeah,
all
bro.
day.
No, but like, how do you know you're so good at sucking dick? Like, that's very conceited. like you're that good already. Like,
Well,
to suck my
if
own
it's
dick.
somebody that doesn't get his dick sucked at all.
I don't know. I still would.
Yeah,
wanna
but if you
go
got a big
outside.
old dick, you're gonna get your dick sucked.
Ron Jeremy used to suck his own dick.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because he was bored of fucking having girls suck his own dick. Like he was like, I'm tired of these ladies. I'm gonna do this on myself. I'm gonna do this myself this time.
I don't got Uber. I don't got any Uber money for you guys. I'm just gonna hang here. Hang here.
Yeah, because even if you ugly as shit and you got a big dick, somebody's gonna suck that motherfucker. I mean,
I guess you could.
no, I'm saying like somebody else. Like,
Oh.
hey, his dick is big. He's ugly. He's fucking big. There's plenty of ugly dudes that had the dick sucked.
I think it's all short dudes. So you probably.
I just
gotta
feel like
fucking-
you, James. Like if it's a dude that's like, if I could suck my own dick, I'm just gonna stay home. Like, yeah, stay home, bro.
Yeah, don't talk to me, please.
Don't come around
Yeah,
me, dude.
you got. Yeah.
Like
so
all the time. Yeah,
imagine-
Such an extra step, dude.
imagine
you got hands.
that-
You're fine.
Imagine you don't see somebody like where you been like man. Look,
sucking my own dick.
It's like
Hold up
you,
in my basement.
like, we
suck
thought-
my
Discovered
dick.
something in my
we,
basement.
we thought you moved. Like, nah, man. I can suck my own dick. Like, oh shit.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
All right.
You guys want to see me? You don't believe me?
No.
You don't believe me? You want to see?
I
Like, no, we
do.
believe you,
I
motherfucker.
believe you so hard.
As a matter of fact, go home and suck your own dick right
Yeah.
now.
I'll be like, hold up, do it with your pants out. I want to see if you can, how you look like if you bend over. Like, don't take your dick out, but just show the motion that you can get your dick.
I mean, but if you're not flexible, you need a big dick.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I want to see if this motherfucker's flexible. Like, what if he just deep throating his own shit? Like, bah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be thinking about it a little too hard,
be-
man.
I'm just saying.
Thank you for
You
coming
got
to
it.
the Legal Gay Aliens
There's
here.
gotta,
Legal gay
there's
league.
gotta
Legal
be,
Gay Aliens.
there's gotta be a
Maybe
reason.
aliens.
There's gotta be a reason why he didn't want to come out no more.
Brought
Like,
to you by sucking your own dick.
he said, "Hey guys, I found out I don't have a gag reflex."
Bro.
On who? Me? Like what? Yeah, that's why I ain't been out in 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Oh shit.
He just in there
You
fucking.
binge sucking.
Big sucking.
I'm making up for lost time, bro.
Oh my god.
Just tired.
You gotta
That's
throw
fucked up, man.
Netflix
That's how we
into
gonna wrap
this.
it up
We
anyway,
should end
man.
on that,
Suck
yeah.
your own dick and stay home.
Yeah, if you can suck your dick, please stay home. Don't bring that shit outside.
You guys got any plugs? Where are you gonna be at this
Yeah, we
week?
got some plugs, man.
Oh, tomorrow, Carol's in Uptown, 4659. I do Uptown stand up. We got Paul Farvar, Megan Dirty, Scott Duff, Gwen LaRocca's coming out.
Oh,
She's
shit.
gonna be there, and then it's a free show, so just come out. Carol's
dope.
in Uptown.
And that's
then-
a fun show, man.
It is fun. We just need audience members. And then this weekend I'll be at the Comedy Bar in Nashville. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing this week. Oh, tomorrow we're doing the Lincoln Lodge fundraiser.
Hell yeah.
So at the Sub T,
Make
8
that
p.m.
money.
So I'll be on that.
Oh, and
And
then
shit, big plug, man, is finally out. Bill Burr presents The Ringers. Premieres January 10th on Comedy Central. I'm on
Nice.
episode 4, January 31st, 10 p.m. Central Time. Tune into that shit, and they're gonna show clips of us on CC Stand Up on Instagram. So follow at
Hell
CC
yeah.
Stand Up. They're gonna be showing promos of us in the next month or so. So
Nice.
follow that. Follow me on Instagram, Joey V Comedy. Shout out to Bill Burr, All Things Comedy. Appreciate the love, but it's going down, man. It's gonna be dope. 2020 is gonna be dope.
Follow me, Avi Sanchez Comedy on Instagram.
Legal Aliens. Follow Legal Aliens.
Yes.
Oh, also shout out to fucking man. We don't got a beard, but Galway Bay. We still gonna do this, Nolan?
Yeah, what the
You drunk? You sober, bro?
Yo, sponsors. We need
Sponsors, man.
Alienware. What?
Please.
I'm wearing the headphones.
Please.
We need free ones.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it going, man. Hey, but Galway Bay, straight up. You want to get drunk? You want to get fucked up and have a good ass time? Go to Galway Bay. You might get tossed out. You might get called a cunt, but you're gonna have a good ass time, man.
Because you're probably acting like a
Because
cunt.
you're gonna be drunk as fuck, surrounded by cunts. So yeah, thank you anyway. Follow us, Legal Alien Podcast. I'm Joey V.
Avi.
Thank you.
Bye.